Hello, and welcome to the very first video on my brand new YouTube channel. I'm Shaka. I'm a streamer over on twitch.tv/Shaka6331. I have another YouTube channel that's mainly for uploading my VODs and things like that, and occasionally some hitless challenge videos, but I wanted to start uploading some Let's Plays over here. I have already started recording some over the Christmas period, but I wanted to get them finished before I started uploading them, which, just with things happening in life, never really came to fruition. But I have been kindly gifted a advanced copy of the demo of a game called Horses of Hoofprint Bay by the publishers The Main Quest. So we're gonna play the demo today and see what we think of it. It's a game made by two developers, one artist and one software engineer, both of whom are involved with horses themselves. So it's a game about horses, made by people who love horses. And as someone who's grown up with horses all my life, I am really intrigued and interested in games like this. I used to play a lot of games involving horses whenever I was young, and I've never really found any ones as an adult that I've really got into. So let's just jump into it and see what the game brings, shall we? Okay, so the whole game is entirely hand-drawn by one artist. It's a 2D stable management game. So first of all, I'll just gonna look into the settings. We already have a decent selection of language options, which I think is great. You can use custom color scheme for the rider's skin color, hair, or for horse colors. We've got our controls here. There is a small amount of accessibility options, which I think for a game made by a very small team of just two people, only one of which has anything to do with coding and things like that, I think it's great to even have any accessibility options at all. So we have auto jump, jump off indicator, and a confirmation pop-up for the new day. We also have a horse creator here, so I'm not sure if this will be the horse that I use in game straight away, or if when I click start game we'll be met with a similar options menu. So we can randomize this, which I think is great. You can just get random horse color, or you can go really in depth where you just have like a whole mix of colors. I think that's absolutely great. So we can change the body coat color, we can change the mane and tail color from here, and it gets even more customizable. I've gone a bit too far back. I clicked the wrong back button, that's fine. You can go into the markings, so I'm actually gonna try and get that color back on our horse. Get a nice dark color going for the mane, and a kind of beige color going on. Like that. And then we can go for markings, so we can have like big socks, we can have no socks. I'm gonna go with no socks first of all, and I think we'll just go with a full-on, just a nice plain bay. So I think that's just to show you what you will get whenever you load into the game, because obviously when I came back in here it was changed. So let's just get into it then. Enter a name for my game. I'm just going to enter my own name. I'll say Shaka's oh, it's only one word. Okay. We'll just put in Shaka then. Welcome to Horses of Hoofprint Bay. You finally did it. You bought a piece of land with your savings and left your job to build a new life around horses. You're currently on the ferry bringing you and your horse to your new home. What would you like to be called? How do you want to look? Oh my god, so much customization already. This is great. Right, well, our game's called Shaka and our name is Shaka. Let's go for, we are a very white person. Let's have a look at our different face shapes. I think we'll go with this one. I have dark enough hair. Oh, we've lots of hair options. This is great. I think we'll just go with something nice and practical for the yard. Let's see what clothes we have. So we have two different colors hats. We'll go for a black one. Let's see. Oh, I like this coat. Oh, Oh, we can move the clothes. Oh, this is amazing. I love this. I love this. We'll go in a nice coat and we'll have some nice like genie things. And I always love to have some socks on over my trousers. That's the way I grew up as a horse person. So let's go on in. Oh, which horse do we want? Oh, we can scroll along. This is great. Okay. Ferry arrive at the town near your home. Next, your horse will be brought ashore. Which of these horses is yours? I think this horse is mine. Oh, no. This horse is mine. This is my horse. Oh, this is great. Ride to your new home. Your stuff is already at the new property. Now you only have to ride your horse over to your new home. Okay, so we press D to speed up. Okay. Right, so we're walking. And then we can trot. Oh, this is great. We're trotting. We're going along. Oh, the movement is so nice and smooth. Oh, we're going up a hill. Okay. Uh-oh, looks like this path is blocked. Find another way. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we back up. And then we move forward again. We go trotting again. And then we can canter. Oh, are we gonna jump? Gonna jump? Okay. We do a W to jump. Oh, this is great. This is so nice. The music is lovely. Okay, goals, right. Okay, so we have active and we have completed. Okay, so move in. We did move in. We've completed this goal. You made it to your new yard. The horse you brought with you found shelter in the only building on the grounds. The old wonky shed you made into a small stable. Your uncle lent you his old construction trailer, so you have a place to stay too. Now it's time to make your dreams reality. The next steps will be to take care of your horse and to clear a little space for a small riding arena, so you can keep training your horse. Amazing. Okay, so we've got options. Our goals for today on day 0 is to feed and water my horse and look at my library. Right, well, we'll go for this one. Water your horse by zooming into the stable building and dragging the water bucket to the water trough. Also drag some hay from the storage into the hay rack. You can see how much feed you have in the storage right next to the stable. If it is empty, you have to buy more feed in town. A horse always needs access to water and fibre, meaning either hay or grazing in the field. Amazing. You can feed additional grains if the horse gets ridden a lot and needs more nutrition, but it still always needs high fibre content like hair grass. That is factually correct. I love when we're like, they need constant access to fibre. That's great. I love the factual correctness. Immediately. Right, look at your library. When you announced that you wanted to start your own yard, your friends gifted you some books that they thought might be useful to you. Go to the main house and look at your library. There may be helpful information there. You don't have to read everything right now, just have a look so you know where to search if you're looking for some information. Okay. Right, so we go to the stable and we use the hay to fill the hay rack. So in the stables, you can take care of your horse. Select the horse you want to take care of. Upgrade the stables to keep more horses and sort them into different groups. Okay, so that's not available today, so we have space for 4 horses currently. So we want to bring the water over to the trough. We hold it there to keep going. Or we have to bring it over multiple times. I want to have it nice and full. Okay. And then I want to bring hay. I want to have more hay. Okay, so we've completed that goal. So if we go here, and I got the reward. Okay, so we'll clear these. And then we will go to the library. So we go to the main house. In the main house, you can view your statistics, hire staff, and more. Upgrade the main house to get more options for staff. Okay, well, we need to go to the library. So we've got a horse care, injuries and illnesses, and how to make money. So we have food and water. Horses need roughage and water every day. If a horse does a lot of work, you need to feed additional grains or it will lose weight. Hay can be provided by dragging hay from the storage next to the stable in the hay rack in the stable/paddock. Water can be filled up by dragging the bucket to the bathtub or later by clicking on the waterer. If your stable is advanced enough, the water will be filled up automatically. Grain and treats can be fed individually if you select the horse. Grooming. Horses usually don't care how dirty they are when they're not being ridden. However, the hooves have to be clean of stones when the horse gets worked in order to prevent hoof abscesses. The area where the saddle goes has to be free of dirt and laying smooth when you go riding to avoid saddle sores. See, injuries and illnesses. Oh, this is so good. Medical care. You can handle basic medical care like disinfecting superficial wounds yourself. For more severe conditions, you have to call a vet. Amazing. This is so realistic. So we've got different injuries and illnesses. An abrasion can occur in the field or if the horse fell during riding. Usually you don't have to do anything, only in very rare cases. The abrasion will get infected if it is not treated with an antiseptic. Duration 1 when treated, 2 without treatment. And then we have a cut. A cut can occur in the fields or if the horse fell during riding. In some cases the cut will get infected if it is not treated with an antiseptic. Duration 2, 3 without treated. Then we have dehydration, exhaustion, so water your horse, don't exercise your horse too much. Explosive. The horse is full of energy, explosive and dangerous to ride because it didn't have enough exercise or time in the field. The lunging freak horse is a good one to let the horse blow off some steam. Got hoof abscesses, so because it had untreated thrush, or you were riding when it had stones in the hoof because the hoofs were not picked out. Got hunger if it doesn't have enough to eat. Infected abrasions, infected cuts, lameness. Can't ride a lame horse and should be visited by a vet in order to heal faster. Oh my god, they can get laminitis. Oh my god. It will be taken away by animal welfare if it isn't treated. Call a vet and make sure its feed is limited by leaving it in the stable with a limited amount to pay. This is so detailed. So detailed. This is great. So we have malnourished. We have overweight, where it will get laminitis if you don't exercise it more or feed it less. You get saddle sores from it not brushing it. We've got sepsis. We've got tendon injuries from overworking the horse. We've got thirst if it doesn't have enough water to drink. And thrush if its hooves had to stay in a dirty stable. Treat it with water. Otherwise, the hoof is very susceptible to a hoof abscess. This is so detailed. So you win money by winning competitions. Place in the top 3 in any competition to win a prize. Train horses. So you buy horses that aren't trained very well and sell them once they've reached their full potential. They sell for more if they're well trained but not too old. You can breed horses and sell the foals. You can sell semen from your breeding stallions. That's amazing. You've got some quests. You can give lessons and you can get boarders. Oh, that's so exciting. We've got so many things. Okay. Build a riding arena. Okay, we'll get rid of our... Select the area to the lower left of the stable. Use the build button to clear space and set up a little arena. It takes overnight to build or upgrade a building. When you are done with everything you want to do today, click on New Day in the top right. Okay, so we zoom out and then we have this little area. In the riding arena, you can train your horses and give riding lessons. Upgrade the riding arena to get different training horses. Amazing. Okay, we will build that for almost all of our money. So build cost is 500. Running cost is 5. Okay, so that is being built. It's under construction. Amazing. Can I brush my horse? He's so dirty. I'm going to rename my horse Phoebe, after my horse that recently passed away because I love her so much. She's wonderful. So we've got horse info. We know nothing about Phoebe's lineage. She is 60. Born on day -60. No training. I guess it's 60 in-game days rather than 60 years old. And then we've got a medical report. The horse is healthy. We've got different stats. So we've got confidence, strength, endurance, and exercise. And then we've got a body condition. Right, so we can feed the horse or give treats. We can groom, edit, tack, medical, or move. Right, let's give yourself a little groom. So we have a curry comb to clean the dirt off the horse but roughens up the coat. And we've got the soft body brush to smooth the rough fur. And then we've got the mane and tail brush. And then we've got the hoof pick. So let's give her a little curry. Okay, so we hold it and just go across. That's great. This is quite satisfying, actually. Okay, and then we'll have a little smoothing. Oh, this is real good. I like this. And then brush through your mane and your tail, and we'll pick it. Oh, it comes up in a little thing. So do we do that for each one, or does it just show up one hoof? Interesting. I only see one hoof coming up, so I assume we just get the one hoof, but that's fine. So, confidence. The more confidence a horse has, the easier it is to ride. It will react more promptly to the speed up and slow down cues, and it will maintain gaits better and not change speed on its own. Every successful jump to obstacle raises confidence, while failed obstacles will reduce confidence. If you praise your horse directly after it changes gait in your request, that also raises confidence. If your horse doesn't have a high confidence already, you can also scritch the horse in its favourite spot or feed it treats. Some spots along the course or trail are scary for horses. It could be loud spectators at a show or a wobbly bridge in a trail. Horses with low confidence will only pass such spots slowly. So we've got the strength is the longer it can gallop and the higher it can jump. You ride the horse in a training course to raise strength or employ a trainer. The strength can't be trained past the horse's maximum potential. Okay. Endurance takes longer to train than strength. It's more valuable, especially on longer rides. It helps the horse maintain and regenerate its strength during the ride. Okay, a horse with poor endurance won't be able to canter long stretches, while a well-trained horse will recover strength even when cantering and lose a lot less strength during a fast gallop. You ride the horse in a training course that raises endurance or employ a trainer and can't be past the maximum potential. Exercise shows how much the horse can be ridden. Each training, competition, and trail ride will fulfill the horse's exercise bar. The more endurance the horse has, the more it can be exercised each day. When it does not get any exercise, being in the field overnight also counts as a little exercise. It gets explosive. When it is ridden past the red marker, the horse will be exhausted the next day. Okay, so we're very low currently. So we've got, we can put you on. I like the green. Okay. So can we go for a little ride? Can we put Phoebe in the field? Let's see, can we move her to... Oh, I can go for the trails. We can go on a trail ride. Okay. Right, so experienced trail required training. Got a small, tiny forest trail or a small forest trail. Okay, so... Well, this one gives us more. And both of them are training experience. So she is no training. So I can't do either of these yet. Okay. And I can't train. I'm surprised I can't move her to the stable, or move her to the field, but that's okay. Oh, I have to build the fields. Okay, horses need turnout time or exercise in order to stay healthy and balanced. They don't need hay and get a little bit of exercise if they have access to the fields overnight, but the risk of injury is higher. Upgrade the fields to give more stable groups access to the fields. Okay. Cool. Cool. And then we've got this area, which is a breeding station, which we don't have open yet, and a yearling paddock. So this isn't upgradable in the demo. This is, though, so I feel like there's a lot here. We've got a parking lot. We can go to town. Oh my god, there's so much in this. Okay, we'll have a new day. So we earned 100. Got no new horses. We didn't sell any horses. And those are our average stuff. Okay, I completed the goal of build a riding arena. New books available. Horse stats and training. Give lessons riding horses. Okay, so we've got groom my horse and muck out the stable today. So let's get mucking out the stable. So we drag the pitchfork around. Excellent. Is that my stable done? Or is there... Oh, there's more out here. I see. This counts. Okay. Excellent. And then groom my horse. Okay, so we'll give Phoebe a little groom, same as we did yesterday. She doesn't look too dirty, but we'll just give her a brush over with all of it. Just make sure she's all nice and clean. We'll brush through her mane and her tail, even though there's nothing there. And then picking at her hooves is the most important out of them all. Okay. Ready to ride and give a riding lesson. Okay, improve your riding skills by successfully finishing the first training course in the new arena. Okay, let's go to train. We'll do show jumping training 1 with Phoebe. Okay. So I think we'll canter, and then we'll jump. And we'll do a jump. 1, 2. We've got a little check mark. And we just keep an eye that she's cantering. Oh, we've upped our strength there. Oh, she's very tired. Okay. Success, no. Horse is out of breath. Okay, so maybe I should have stayed trotting the whole time. Can I got up in confidence and up in exercise. Okay. So I didn't get that one because I didn't finish the training. Interesting. So let's try that again. Let's try that again. And we'll just stay at a trot this time, I think. Do a little jump. Oh, we knocked that one. Okay. It's harder to do at a trot. But we can do it. Hopefully knocking one rail doesn't count as a failure. And we'll just go from there. We'll do a little jump. I swear I'm better at riding horses in real life than I am in this game. She looks happy this time. Look out of breath. We'll just walk to the end. Okay, we did success. Okay. Oh, I don't want to repeat the training because she's tired. Excellent. Okay. I can see you have a favorite scritchy spot. Not yet. Shall we give you some grain is best fed to horses who exercise a lot? Put it into the feed bucket. Okay. You want to have some feed. Oh, she ate that quite quickly. Okay. Okay, so we do train up. Train your horse to at least 45 strength and 30 endurance. Okay, lunging is a good way to train, especially in the beginning, because it is less demanding on the horse than riding. And then we've got give a riding lesson. It's an easy way to earn some money. Riding students will pay for riding your horse and receiving instructions. Just be aware that horses used in lessons will need some additional training to keep up their strength and endurance. Okay. So we want to train to a specific amount of endurance. So we'll do the lunge, walk, trot first. So at least we have the markers here on this, which I find really nice. So got this one, and then next they want us to trot. And then they want us to walk. I don't know if they want us to transition at those points or just make sure you're doing it as you pass through. But either way, it seems to be giving us a good little correct noise whenever we're going through it, which is nice. Okay, we did success. So we're looking to get to 45 strength and 30 endurance. So let's see what she's at. Okay, so I guess we have to do... I don't imagine I have to do those all in the same day, because I feel like it would be a lot of exercise for the one day. So I think we'll go look in the library, see what we have. So we've got horse stats and training, giving lessons, and riding horses. So we've got different things on their stats. So that's what we had in the little tutorial. Giving lessons. So when the rider is sitting in a good posture, you can draw a vertical line. So yes, you want to draw a vertical line right down here. And So this rider is leaning too far back. So tell them to lean more forward. Okay. Hands are too low, hands are too high, legs too far back, legs are too far forward. Okay. But walk, trot, canter, gallop, and back up. And, right, tiny jumps can be jumped from any gait. Medium jumps can be jumped from trot, canter, or gallop. High jumps are best jumps at canter. Okay. Wide jumps are best jumped at a gallop, where the horse will jump further than in canter. Every successful jump will raise the horse's confidence. If you knock down a rail or the horse refuses, you lose a bit of confidence. If the horse falls because it stumbled, it will lose a lot of confidence. Okay. Riding the strength bar shows the current training level, which is the maximum strength for this ride, and the currently remaining strength. Okay. Alternate between different gaits to balance your time and the horse's remaining strength. Okay, interesting. So if it dips below a certain strength, it can't jump as high or as wide anymore. Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. So, I think we'll give one small lesson. We'll give a little beginner lesson. Okay, so this ups the exercise. So how much exercise has she done today, actually? So we look at the amount of exercise. So she can do a little bit more. She can do 8 more. So, let's see. This is +6, this is +8, and this is +5. So I guess we give the lesson, and then we'll work more on our strength and endurance tomorrow. So rider with good posture. When giving lessons, correct the rider when they lose their good posture. Okay. So watch the rider's torso and correct them when they start leaning too far back or too far forward. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we've got Q and E for this. Yay! Okay, so they started leaning too far back there. Yay! Okay, they were leaning too far back. The noises are great. And now she's leaning a bit too far forward. Yay! Okay, so this time we're going to watch the rider's legs and correct them when they start running too far back or forward. Okay, so we've got A and D for this. Okay, so you can see her legs. Yay! Oh, I pressed the way she was going, rather than the way I should have told her to go. You can just see them drifting back slowly. I like that rather than them jumping. It's quite nice and easy to read on the screen. You can see them like gradually moving. Yay! Okay, so we're going to watch the rider's hands and correct them when they start raising them too high or dropping them too low. Okay. Yay! So she's starting to bring her hands up a little bit. Yay! I want to make sure they're just at a nice level. Yay! Yay! Bring your hands up. Well done. All together now. Keep an eye on the rider's legs, torso, hands. Oh god, okay, right. I have to do it all now. Oh boy, okay. Right, so you're, and then yay! That one. Okay, excellent. Oh, now we're trotting. Oh god, now we're trotting. So we want to go down, and we want to go back, and then we want to go forward. Oh. Okay, so I'll bring those, bring that up, and bring yourself forward. Bring your feet back. Excellent. Okay, so lesson quality excellent, money earned 30, tip 10, and exercise +13. It said +5 though. Okay, interesting. It lied to me. My horse is gonna be too tired. Okay, we're a little bit over. So I think we'll make sure she has food, make sure she has water, and we will end the day. Okay, so we need to train up to at least 45 strength and 30 endurance. So her body condition is -4. Horse strength and endurance are limited today because the horse is exhausted. Okay, so we went a little bit over yesterday because in the lesson it said +5 to exercise and then it ended up being +13. So today we're going to take it nice and easy. We will go for one small ride, I think. So we've got exercise 11. I think we will look at how much money we have and see if we can open up the fields. I'm going to give you some feed because I think you deserve it. Your confidence is massive, which is great. So we messed up a little bit there, but I think it's nice that it's like so easy to mess up with these things because it is like that in real life. Okay, we'll build a field and we'll have that ready for tomorrow. And then today, I think... See, this is all +12, right? We'll do, like, a small little lunge is all we'll do today. Do a small little lunge. And then that will be us done for today. I love, like, the art in the background. It is honestly so gorgeous, and just the way, like, things move. You've just got, like, very lightly drawn things in the background. Like, it's so sweet looking. I love it. Like, things in the background are very much less detailed, but it's enough. You don't need any more. So we got +3 strength, +2 endurance, and we only have +5 in exercise. So that will be all we do for today for riding. So that's our only goal at the minute, is to train up. So I think we'll try to get that done, and then I think that will be us for today's video. So we'll go on to a new day, and we'll have the field tomorrow. Oh, so she's in the field now. Look, she just has access to it. That's great. That's great. Okay, so we've got endurance. Our strength is up at 34. Our endurance is at 22. We can do 33 of exercise. So give you a little groom, and you can see now that because she's been out in the field now, she's now got loads of dirt and stuff in her mane and her tail again, which I think is just such an excellent touch. That, like, whenever she was just in the small paddock at her stable, she didn't get that at all. And then whenever she goes out in the field, she does. Does she have a little dirt in her ears? I'll just make sure that's all sorted. And check out her hooves. Oh, the noise. The noise is really good. The noise is really, really good. I really enjoy that. Okay, so we will then muck out her stable. Make sure she's got hay. And make sure she's got water. So that's full. We'll make sure this is completely full, just because what's her body condition score like? She's at +15, so she's in a nice range. So we won't give her any feed today, I don't think. We will do some training. So we've got a breeding station, which we can do in the demo, which I think is absolutely wild. So we don't get the yearling paddock in the demo, but that's fine. I think we're going to get a lot of content just from this small bit, and we can upgrade our arena. So, like, currently it's very small, so we will do... Actually, I want to have a look. So what's her... She's now experienced training. Okay, so can I... So what about the trails? So the trails will give us +1 strength, +3 endurance, or +2 strength and +4 endurance. Okay. So, and then what about these ones? These will give us more strength, less endurance. So I think we'll go out on a little trail ride and see what is happening on the trails for today. She's gone inside. So let's go out for a small forest trail ride. Okay. So we've got the markers here for strength. Lasts longer and restores faster. Horse to better endurance. If the horse has no strength left, or ride will end. High strength is needed for bigger jumps. Okay, so we'll go for a little trot up the hill. And then she started to walk herself naturally, so I'm going to let her do that. But I don't want to push her too far. I think it's like the feedback that you get from the horse in this game is actually excellent. Now see, she trotted on her own again there. So this time we're going up. So if we go down, we've got a bridge, so we'll just walk over the bridge, I think. And see how she does. And we'll go for a little trot along. Oh, see, she naturally cantered there by herself. And now her strength is going down a bit, so I'm going to get her to just do a little trot, and then we'll do a jump over this. We've got another jump coming up, so we do a little jump. And I can see her strength going back up, so that's great. And then we do another... Oh, we fell! Okay, so that one might have needed a canter. My poor little baby. That knocked her confidence a little bit. We got to the end of the ride. We got a success. We did have one fall, but we've got a +2 to strength, +4 to endurance. We got a little bit minus in confidence because of the fall, but that's okay. We can get that all back. So endurance at 26. Okay, so we'll try and up that tomorrow. So we can do a bit more exercise today. So I think we'll go for a little lunge. We'll do a lunging walk trot canter. Apologies. Okay, so this one will have a canter involved. And like whenever you're lunging a horse, you do want to be doing lots of different transitions. So I think it is nice that they have these like so interspersed, that you're going from walk, trot, canter, and then back to trot and walk. It makes a lot of sense. You're like, in real life, you wouldn't be going for a trail ride and lunging and jumping and stuff all in one day. That get you a nice scratchy... Oh, did you like that? I think you liked that. Okay. Okay, we like that. Oh, yeah. We like that. Oh, that's a good animation. We like that scratchy spot. Yeah. Good Phoebe. She's a good horse. Okay, so... yeah, so we won't be giving any lessons today because it'll be too much. But so because she's at 27 to 40, so she can do more exercise now because of her endurance and her strength going up. So we're at 27 out of 43. So I guess we could do another little lunge. I'm scared to do a lesson because I mean that was 13 before, so we could do a little beginner lesson, I think. And we see how she gets on. So we want to put your hands down. Oh, are you sure?
Yay!
Okay, and then we want to move hands up.
Yay!
Really? Okay, your leg was in the right place. I'm misjudging the leg a little bit. Okay, want to lean back, hands down, leg back. Okay, hands up. Nice. So that was exercise 5 that time. I guess because we had like the... Oh, can I click on these as well? I guess because last time we had the introduction on how to do it. So that has put her endurance and her strength down a little bit. So I think we'll just... She only has 10 more available, so I think we could do another little lunge to try and get her back up. because these are all massive. I think maybe we'll do a show jumping training next time. So we've got lunging free, which is no training. We can do another walk trot counter, I think. And see how we get on, because I think this will be just the right amount so that she doesn't get exhausted the next day. I really like our little progress bar going across the top as well. It's very clear how long is left in the level, so to speak. Which I like that a lot. Go trotting. Go for a little canter. I love these little sheep in the background. And the music is so good. Okay, so we had 7 exercises there. So yeah, we're getting it up. We're almost there. So we 45 and 30. Oh, okay, so you can click there to go on the trails. Interesting. And then we can go to town. So we've got compete, store, buy horses and equipment in town, take part in competitions. I think we're a little bit off from that. Right, so we need 45 and 30. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. We just need the tiniest bit more, but we do not have... I mean, maybe we could do one more little lunge. We just do a walk trot one. That should get us to the correct amount. And we should be all okay. Yeah, in reality, you would never be doing this much. In one day, you wouldn't be doing a lesson and lunging 2 or 3 times and going for a trail ride. But I think the mechanics work really well for a short little video game, and especially whenever you have, especially whenever you only have one horse and you want to like show off the content and be able to get things done. I think it is a really clever way to do things. So we go back to our stable. So she's at 45 out of 49. She's at 30 and she's at 46. So I think we should be done. We did it. Okay. Our new goal is to go for a trail ride. We already did that, but we'll end the day there and we'll go for a trail ride tomorrow for our new goal. So I think that's where we're going to leave it for this video. But I definitely want to be playing more of this. So I think I will definitely play some more and try to maybe get the rest of the demo done. The game will be hopefully releasing sometime this year. The demo is now out, so if you want to play it yourself, you can go get the demo on Steam. It's Horses of Hoofprint Bay, and so far I'm having a wonderful time, and I hope you'll all enjoy it if you get a chance to play too. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!